Hey, it's Tony here at Smart Toyota. Today we've got the entry level on the Toyota Corolla for 2023. This is your LE edition, which by the way is the #1 selling trim in the Corolla. Today's video I'm going to walk around and show you what you get and why the LE edition is so popular and such a great value. Let's get started up front. Take a look at the headlights on the Corolla for 2023. So with inflation, the price of cars, of course, keeps going up, and I'm discovering that the 2024 models are going to see a significant increase. This is a 23, and it is worth all the money. So it comes in at just under $23,000, the base price on the LE. So that's a pretty darn good value and a terrific resale value, high quality car, one of the best selling cars in the world. In fact, it's the #1 selling car of all time worldwide is the Corolla. So your headlights on the LE edition, we've got projector style LED headlights. Those are auto on, auto off, and auto high beam. We've got LED daytime running lights and halogen turn signals. Nice low sleek look to this. Now the color on this one is dark gray. Boy, isn't that creative. Actually, I like it when they go with a regular name, dark gray. Now, this is a non-metallic paint, so it's kind of a flat black or a flat gray color with a gloss finish on it. It looks really super nice. They don't charge extra for it. Standard pricing for this color. So Corolla has all of the top of the line safety features, and some of the things that we want to talk about up front is #1, behind the Toyota badge is the sensor for the dynamic radar cruise control. This has the same high-end safety features as you would find on the top of the line Toyotas. So you get safety sense on here. There's some sensors right up there in the windshield. That's your dynamic radar cruise control, lane tracing assist, road sign assist, and pre-collision sensors are all up in there as well. Now the front bumper is painted color to match, as you can see. The grille itself is a matte black ABS plastic, which is easy to replace. Of course, it's scratch and dent resistant, and definitely a very durable front grille on here. Now, if you're the type of person that likes a car that doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, a car that's affordable and easy to maintain, that ABS plastic grille can be something you could replace if you picked up any damage along the way. Let's take a look at the side of the Corolla. So LE edition still has color to match door handles, remote keyless entry, not the smart keyless entry, so you still have the key fob with the key built into it, but standard with remote keyless entry. Color to matched outside mirrors instead of just your flat black gray ones, painted to match. Folding mirrors, breakaway mirrors, power mirrors are standard on here. Now the wheel and the tire setup, this is going to be a steel wheel, and this is a vinyl wheel cover over the steel wheel, so easy to replace if you do curb it. That's a 205 series tire, 155, so a nice wide sidewall for a smooth ride. And believe it or not, that's actually a 16-inch wheel end tire. Fully independent front suspension with a McPherson strut coilover setup. Pretty darn nice. Front disc brakes, analog brakes, traction control standard. So this is a really great car in the winter climates that we have here in Wisconsin. Gas door is going to be right here on the driver's side. They do offer mud guards as an option. This one does not have it, but that is available if you were curious about that. Take a look at the back itself. So we have standard rear window defrost. Third brake light is an LED light behind the window there. And then we do have the color to match shark fin antenna. There's a new sound system we'll look at when we get inside. Wraparound tail lights, nice super bright clear lenses on that. There's your Toyota badge, chrome LE badging, chrome Corolla badge, and then we do have a backup camera right underneath here as well. And then the lower fascia on the bumper, it too is that ABS plastic, scratch and dent resistant, easy to replace. These are reflectors on the outside, and then your exhaust system is here on the passenger side. Of course, it's a single exhaust tip on the Corolla LE. This is a 4-cylinder power plant. Let's go ahead and swing up front. I'll pop that hood and take a look at the standard 4-cylinder engine on the front wheel drive edition of the Corolla LE. So under the hood on the Corolla, the new LE comes standard with the larger 2-liter 4-cylinder 16-valve gasoline engine, and it is connected to a CVT automatic transmission. Now the fuel economy, first of all, actually the horsepower, first of all, is 169 horsepower, and it's got a combined city highway fuel economy coming in at 35 miles per gallon. So pretty darn good performance and reasonable fuel economy. This is an all-gas setup, so with the CVT automatic transmission, combined 35 city highway. Now the warranty on the engine and on that CVT transmission, it's going to be a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, no deductible. And then of course we do include Toyota Care, and Toyota Care covers your basic maintenance. So it's going to cover your oil changes, it's going to cover your fluid top offs, any of the recommended maintenance Toyota has for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles, including tire rotations, and then they also include roadside assistance at no extra charge. The vehicle itself has a 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty. Let's go ahead and dive inside and check out the interior. On the inside of the Corolla, you'll discover, even though this is your entry level, it still has a lot of features, great features. An all black door panel with a cloth armrest here, power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. There's a speaker in the door down here, bottle holder in the door, so it hits all those minimum expectations on your door panel. Take a look at our seat. So the seat is a manual seat with a manual recliner, manual back and forth, but it also has a nice manual height adjustment, so you can bring it up if you are a shorter person. Airbags are built right in the seat as well, so those move forward with you as you move the seat forward. This is a nice cloth mesh bucket seat, super comfortable, with a height adjustable headrest as well as a height adjustable seat belt. So a super comfortable seat, and this is going to be the black cloth interior. Here on the dashboard on this side of the car, there are there's 4 vents like this, up, down, left, and right. Nice silver trim there, so really bumping it up in terms of the style. And then down here, just 2 switches, dimmer switch your dash lights, and this is for your auto high beams. So the high beams will go on and off based upon oncoming traffic. Dead pedal down here, hood release down here, brake and accelerator right where you'd expect them. And then we do have a tilt and a telescoping steering wheel as well. So again, hitting all the great minimum expectations. Let's grab a seat. So behind the wheel on the Corolla sedan, there is quite a bit of legroom up here. Very comfortable, good headroom. 6-footers will fit in here, you know, even if you don't like to be in a small car. I think there's plenty of legroom. Take a look at my legroom. I've got the seat all the way back, and I cannot touch the pedals, so I would not be driving this car in this position. If you're 6-footer, I think you're going to be just fine behind the wheel of it. Now, got the seat moved forward. Here's our steering wheel. It's a vinyl steering wheel, padded vinyl steering wheel. It's a little bit thicker, very comfortable. As far as features on the steering wheel, here's all your cruise control settings, including dynamic radar cruise control and lane tracing assist right there. We can change the radio stations. We've got a driver's side airbag here. And then over here are the controls for the trip computer, the fuel computer. That's going to be up here. Take a look at that in just a minute. We have Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone, voice activation. Again, this is your entry-level Corolla, but the level of equipment is not entry-level. It's really well equipped. Let's take a look at some of the controls up here. We've got washer wiper controls for your front washer wiper, and then over on this side we've got our headlight controls. By the way, we do have auto on and off on those headlights in addition to the auto high beams. Take a look at our gauge cluster. So on the left we've got our tach and our temperature gauge. In the middle is the information center, and then on the right we've got the speedometer and the fuel gauge. Now the information center has a digital speedometer, the outside temperature, there's a clock, and then you can use these controls right here to go ahead and toggle through a variety of settings on there, so you can personalize this. It's got a compass in there. Can you believe we've got a basic vehicle, the LE, with a compass in it? As I said before, this really does have a lot of great safety features, including audio controls on the steering wheel, you know, so a lot of fingertip features that you'd expect only on the upscale vehicles. Now take a look at our Audio Multimedia Center. This is a new head unit for 2023. Toyota's now developing their own technologies. And so what they did was they got rid of 8 different switches. 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 4 over here, and an additional one here. Now there's only one left. The on and off, and the volume is right here. And that's because they've been able to get the technology for touching the screen fine-tuned, and now it moves through the systems pretty easily. Now this one's not sold, so I'm not going to monkey with it and do any setup on it, but I wanted to let you know that it does have Apple CarPlay wireless, Android Auto, Alexa compatible, Sirius satellite radio, of course AM and FM, so a lot of great technology. And then you can also connect and use Apple CarPlay for navigation on here as well. So again, a lot of nice equipment on an entry-level car. 2 more vents here. There's your flashers, or 4-ways. We do have automatic temperature control, so it's not just try to figure it out. You can set it and forget it with your temperature. Front window defrost, rear window defrost is right here. AC on and off and other switches are right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in reverse so you can see the backup camera, because I mentioned there is a backup camera. It's pretty nice. It does not have path projection, so it doesn't really show you which way you're headed, but it is nice. It's clear. It's definitely better than it was in previous years, easier to see and read. I'm going to go back down here, throw some light on, and show you there's a storage cubby up here. There's a USB-C charging port right here. Plug your cable in. Here's our shift. Again, CVT transmission. This is a rubber shifter. Traction control on and off is going to be right here. You can see the gear indicator here as well. And this is going to be all a nice gloss black finish on there. Toyota loves their gloss black, and they didn't forget about it on this one. Down here, they've added a design to this, so this has changed from last year. Now you can drop your smartphone in like that. There's a cup holder. This also holds another cup as well. Parking brake hold, and your parking brake are here. Now you do have electronic parking brake, also electronic steering as well on the Corolla for 2023. Take a look at our armrest. You can see that it is cloth. It's very comfortable. It's padded. There's some storage under here, but I think more importantly underneath here we've got a USB-C and we've got a 12-volt outlet there as well. So you've got a total of 3 places to plug in up front. Here's a quick look at the passenger side seat. There's a passenger assist handle there. We've got vanity mirrors up here. We've got visor extensions. There's a side curtain airbag that pops out there if you get into an accident. Of course, there's a dashboard airbag over there as well. And then down here, what do we have? We've got our glove box with owner's manuals. This one has the quick charge cable pack. That's an extra charge. We've been ordering more and more of these with those. People really like the way that they speed up the charging process. Let's take a look back overhead. Door lights, map lights, LEDs now, and then we've got our button here for Safety Connect. So if you need roadside assistance out on the road, push that button. Toyota will get you the help you need for that. And then this one is sold, but traditional old school day-night mirror is standard on the Corolla LE for 2023. So that's a quick overview up front. Let's jump in that back seat. Here's a quick look at the front seat from the back seat. You can see how spacious it is up there. Up on the ceiling here, we've got an LED light. Scroll down this way, we've got 2 USB charging ports. There's no pockets on the backs of these seats, which kind of surprised me. None at all. There are pockets on the doors over here. Here's your leg room in the back seat. Now I've got this seat all the way back, and it's touching the seat. So I don't know. I mean, if you have a 6-footer plus up here, the seat's probably going to be all the way back. It is carved out. It's comfortable enough for a short ride, maybe to Chicago, but I wouldn't want a road trip from Wisconsin to Dallas in the back seat of this car. It might not be all that comfortable. What else we got back here? We've got 3 seat belts, child safety anchors down here in the seat belts, passenger assist grips, coat hooks, side curtain airbags back here as well. Again, Toyotas are known to be one of the safest cars on the road. Toyota never chintzes when it comes to safety. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk. So before we jump in, I just want to show you how the trunk opens. You can see the trunk lid opens up forward of the bumper. So less likely to bonk your head getting in there. The deck lid is insulated, and there's also an emergency release handle here, so if somebody gets stuck in the trunk, they can jump out. Nice low lift over height on here, and a relatively flat floor. Does have a 60-40 fold down seat, so there's 40-60 up right there. There's also a trunk light up here. Little things, guys, little things. Look at the competition. Underneath here, there's your spare tire stowage, your kit, spare tires right there, and there is room underneath here for emergency equipment. So if you have jumper cables or a blanket or first aid kit, you're gonna have plenty of room to stow that stuff underneath. And it's well finished. Fold both those seats down, you'll get a lot of room if you need to run long items up through the middle, like snow skis or what have you. So that's your 2023 Toyota Corolla LE edition, LE automatic. That's the only way they make the LE. Great value, guys. Amazing quality and tremendous resale value. With that Toyota Care package, you're gonna love it. Hey, this is Tony here at Smart Toyota. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share the video. Have a good one.